Okay, hello, Asha, Light Eagle Whispers Healing with my ancestors, and I'm going to do a reading for Rachel. And hello, Rachel, you're with? Hello, sweetheart. So, what I want you to do is I want you to think of your questions, and I am going to think about what will happen in Rachel's life. Very simple and easy. And let's see what answers you're going to receive. I just feel like I want to use, hold on, Rachel. I'm going to change my cards. I am drawn to use my oldies, so I'm going to do that. I always follow my gut, when I receive something, I always follow it. So that's just how it is. So let's see. So now I want you to think of your questions, and I'm going to think about what will happen in your life. Simple and clearly. So let's see what answers you might receive. So Rachel, I'm shuffling. So when you feel ready, you let me know when to stop.
Please.
Okay. So let's see. Let me just. I just did put the shawl back on my table, so the rune table will not be confusing. Oops, here you are. So let me put out the cards. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's look at your cards. And now I'm going to, talk, and I guess you're going to listen, and at the end you can ask questions, okay? So the first thing that is coming up talks about that you were hoping to receive maybe a gift or have some sort of better communication with a partner. It looks like a partner, but instead you got You got surprised in a way, and there is a depression going on, and you couldn't see. It's like one can't see the positivity in what is going on around. One is just seeing the negativity. So you are in a bubble where you're seeing things in a negative way. Even if you're trying to be optimistic, you're struggling, and then you're on the move. You're moving forward. You're letting go of sort of old things, and you're moving forward, making decisions, and you're trying to be focused on your decisions and how to make things work. The movement I was talking about, this is, Six of Swords, which can talk about that you're moving, you're going to, either to travel or do something a little bit, different. This can be visiting or making a change, some sort of a change, and you're making a decision about that and how that should be. And you're waiting to receive some sort of a message that will come. And everything around you is happening now upside down, and it means that all is happening at once, and you're facing a lot of situations that ain't easy to handle, and one doesn't stop till next start. So that can be very confusing for you to walk through. The next thing that you're receiving is that you're trying to balancing the situation when it comes to the economical situation, but it's not easy. And then you have people who you find yourself in arguments with, and you're trying to find an easier way out, but it's not easy for you to do so. So the arguments getting big, and that can be over money. I don't know, I'm having a feeling somehow that you have trouble at work or something. There is some sort of an issue going on, but I don't believe it's just that. The next thing is what is going on, what is happening a little bit around your home and yourself as well, a little bit more neutral. So that is that you're trying to expand, grow. You're trying to take care of each and every one, but it's not easy, and you feel sad and hurt because you don't feel that people around you don't see you, and don't put a little bit more effort into how much you give and how much you offer when it comes to the family. And you, just because of that, you feel lonely from time to time, and it's like you're hiding the sadness, whatever you're going through, you're hiding that within yourself, and you're trying to be optimistic again, and you're trying to reflect back on life. It's like looking back on, going back in time in your own life, and see, to what you have achieved, what you have overcome, where you are at, what new goals to be set and not. So it's like there is a lot of thoughts happening within you, and at the same time you're trying to be strong through all that, even if there is a challenge. It's a challenge, and you have been, I don't know if you have problem either with health issues, or if there is mental and depression, but it's something that have been on and off for some time, and you have been trying to handle that, and you have been trying to be focused on it. And there is a younger person who you have been trying to help to resolve some situations, but this can also mean that you have received news that you are not happy about as well. So it can mean two things. So yeah, what will be within a near future for you? That is that your worries, the things that you're worried for is going to work out in much better way than what you can imagine. And you're going to communicate with someone who will have an understanding for you, and who will help you to help you to resolve some issues, especially when it comes to either job or the economical finances. There is a lot of emotions. There will be a lot of emotions going on within you. but also a new opening, and that opening will be good. And communication between you and people will be also important, and that can be through SMS, through media, through phone, and so on. And you're going to try to let go and free yourself from things and be a little bit more cheerful, joyful. But again, you're going to face yourself in the economical situation. There is again something coming up, and but I think that can be maybe for someone around you. I'm not sure if it's for you or if it's someone around you. It can be for someone around you who will face some difficult economical situation, but it will be resolved within time in a positive way. So that person needs to just have patience. And this can include some new opportunities, new openings, a little bit into either learning, school. This can be about going through some sort of an interview or something like that. But it will be resolved, and it will be it will end in a positive way. What have been is that you have been trying to have things under control, and it's like you have been taking a lot up on your shoulders, and that have been difficult for you because as much, for an example, now you have had to be feminine and masculine at the same time, so being a mother and a father, for an example, at the same time, and that have been hard upon you. This is the past, and you came to a point where you felt like, I'm falling on my face and I can't handle anything more. So you did fall, and it started the depression for you. It started, even the nightmares and all that. But it's like communication. It's like someone within the family tried to help you to rise up, to not stress over the situations, because you have been stressful, because you have been trying to work things out, and it have been just it's like everything have been working against you. The partner that I'm seeing around you in your past have been trying to show some sort of but very small interest in a way. But it's like someone is trying to help to resolve the situation and having options and to choose in between. And this have been difficult to choose in between. And I'm not sure now, what you're receiving is the Lovers and the Moon. So sometimes this can mean that either you have questioned your partner, or your partner have questioned you about, the honesty in a relationship and so on. Or is there a deceit going on or something like that? So yeah, it's like this have been a little bit, there have been questions like that, but it's the past. This is what was in the past, as it shows here. And there were a lot of emotions around the situation. So what will be that you're going to, instead of, jumping into things, as I always say, putting yourself in a situation in a very fast way without thinking things through, you're going to think about everything that is going on around you so that you can make the right choices. You're going to let go of a lot of old things to have a new start. And this won't be easy. This will be frustrating for you. There is going to be arguments between you and a person. This can, I don't know if that's a partner of yours or if it's someone else around, but there is going to be some sort of arguments and it feels like this is more like someone wants to have control over the situation, and that won't be, that's not okay. And if someone wants to have control over you, you need to put your foot down, because for me it looks like that a little bit. So you need to put your foot down. And the problem in all this is that what I'm seeing is that this person will not give in, and this person, have put their focus into what they want to achieve, and they're going to try to achieve whatever they want. And by you going through this, it's going to bring frustration, anger, and so on. And you're going to think about you're going to be wanting this person or this situation to be treated in a just way. Sometimes this can be you communicating at once to this person. If this is not a court issue, of course, I'm not sure, but it can also be like that, but I'm not sure. But the communication, this is what you're going to try to communicate, and it will involve the economical situation that person needs to sort of, I guess, help you with, or find a balance, especially around the economical situation. And there is going to be other people included in this situation as well. So it's not just you, it's others as well. And when that will sort of happen, it will help you to resolve the situation in a better way, because you're not going to be on your own fighting whatever this situation is about. I don't know if you can understand that or not, but it's like people holding your back, helping you. This can be, of course, as I mentioned, a court situation, but this can also be friends or family members that will stand behind you to help you to resolve this. How this will end will be that you're going to see the truth in things. You're going to see the truth. The problems is going to end, and the card is telling you not to put yourself again in a situation. Be more an observer than throwing yourself in things where you don't want to be. You're going to be successful. The younger person that I mentioned earlier is going to listen and take your advice for something. And there is going to be a miscommunication between that person, that younger person, and I don't know if this is a father figure or a brother figure, but it's like there is some sort of argument between a younger person and a father figure. But this can also be receiving. This can also talk about that you need to be focused on how to communicate with people, because you're going to find yourself in arguments. Someone who is going to try to give you advice which will not be for the best for you to take. So you need to be careful what advice you're taking in, so it won't do you more harm than anything else. And there is going to be some sort of a changes around your home. And you're going to plant, it's like planting new seeds, planting new things, and you're going to enjoy the sort of new beginning around your home, but also around your family. So you're having a lot of difficulties that you're going through, and I don't know if you can understand all this, but this is what your cards are saying.
Yeah.
Can you understand all that?
Yeah, I can understand most of it, because at the moment I am struggling quite a bit, because my partner I'm with, we live together. He went to work on Friday and just disappeared the whole weekend, didn't contact me till Monday. And he was saying he's not seen anybody else or anything like that. I don't believe him. And most of the time we get on really well. That's what a lot of it is all about.
But there is a lot of conflicts between you and your partner, it might be as well, depends on how you're going to take the situation. And there is, as I mentioned in the cards, that there is a question about is your partner being unfaithful, because you feel like that person should have spent time with you and didn't, and that made you very upset and angry because of the action that was taken. And this is something that happened just recently, so this is very fresh. And there is something Yeah, as I mentioned before, you're questioning your partner. You're questioning if there is someone else or not, and you're trying to reflect on things and see if you have missed upon things or not. And there is a jealousy from you, very big jealousy, and understandable. I'm just trying to find where I saw. Where are you? Okay, here. Well, your partner had some options to take, and that wasn't. That was very difficult for this person to take, and well, he has options, but he also have the lovers, which talks about making choices that involves feelings, and that involves spending time or having, passionate meeting with someone else, because you're receiving the lovers, the moon, and then the devil. So for me, this means that he might have taken that choice. So you might be correct when you're thinking that he might have deceived you. It wouldn't, it looks like that anyways. Yeah. He had a choice. He had a choice to take, and he was very emotional about it. What to do and what not to do, and he decided to just throw himself into it. It's like he was tempted more into a situation than anything else. So he got tempted.
Yeah. Oh, the problem, I don't know what to do, because he says he won't admit that he did that, but he says that he will never just disappear like that again, and that's where I'm at the moment, because I know things happen, and I was accusing him of cheating, and we had a big argument about it and everything else. So I just don't know. That's where I'm stuck.
Yeah, I can see the arguments in between you and him as well, and there the argument will be, can expand if you don't balance it. So either you forgive him and just move forward, or you stay in the argument and it might grow and become bigger, because this can be resolved in a positive way in between you and him, but it depends on how you want the resolution to be. And is there a child? Do you have a child, or a youth, or do you have a teenager at home or something like that?
Yes, I have a teenager at home.
Why I'm asking is because that the youth or the teenager is having trouble communication in between father and so on, and needs attention from your partner, and your partner needs to sort of try to give that younger person some time to help to resolve some situation, because they are, instead of communicating, they're going to be arguments in between. I don't know if this might be about that you feel hurt of what have been, and your child will take your side in this situation. It can have to do with that as well. It doesn't, but it can. So yeah, but this child is going, or youth is going through frustration, and is having a big miscommunication, and is trying to have an understanding, but it feels like it's like, I'm blind, I don't see my way out, I don't know what to think, and then there is, just because of the frustration, there is arguments that is going to occur, which can affect the situation in a worse way. So you can the choice that you have is either to just forgive the partner of yours and just move forward and trust him, because it wouldn't surprise me if he absolutely regrets, what have happened. I think that he's having a very big regret because before making that choice to do all this, he did, think about it very much before taking the decision that he was tempted in. So I think that he is very regretful, but he's not going to to tell you that I have done wrong, I'm sorry. He's not going to say that, to admit it.
Yeah.
So it's up to you how you decide, how you want to move forward into all this, because things can get better if you decide to just walk, let it be and be as normal as possible. But try to, look to the children, especially to the ones that needs attention now, that is going through a very difficult time too, and needs attention from the grown-ups.
Yeah.
And I think that is more important than anything else when a child needs, when a child needs you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know what you're on about, yeah.
Can you say that again, because you're breaking up? I'm not hearing you correctly.
I think I know what child you're on about as
well. Okay, that's good. Very good. So, is there any questions in your reading? Do you have any questions?
No, I think you've actually, everything was spot on, to be honest.
Okay. So, then I will just, I guess, then I guess you're okay with the reading and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've had time at rest, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. So I will stop the recording. So thank you for doing this session, and I will upload this and we'll send you the link and you can go back and listen to it. Okay?
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and you have a very good day and blessings to you.
Thank you, and you.
Bye. Okay, thank you for listening, and wishing you a good day. If you want a session, you're welcome to book one as well.